Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Out for a throw. I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
Big chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Gerrard drives it forward. Here it comes. He hits it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He gets past his man. Cristiano, and the finish! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Philippe Coutinho. Crunching tackle. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Henderson goes up and over. Roberto Baggio. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Roberto Baggio. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And here's Coutinho. Coutinho. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Chip through. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. It is deadlocked. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Xavi Alonso. Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Torres collects the ball from behind. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gerrard. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Nedved. Just brushed off the ball there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gerrard. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have our breakthrough.
Surprise, surprise, he just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Goes for goal! Roberto Baggio! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. And here's Coutinho. Gerrard. Looks to clip it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's Pirlo! He's pulled off a fine save.
Pirlo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Philippe Coutinho, and it's played forward. Pirlo crosses into, up to meet it, and the ball's come out to the left it goes. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient, because they all know what they're doing.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. With chance! Goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Coutinho. Now it's Gerrard. Pirlo goes looking. He's made sure that that won't get through. Van Dijk. And it's Coutinho. Coutinho clips one through. In by Jordan Henderson. And he just whacks it away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And here's Nedved. Nedved! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Nedved sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Philippe Coutinho. Gerrard. Oh, real danger here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a decent ball. Keeper's ball.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Roberto Baggio! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Xavi Alonso, Henderson. Played back in. And he's there to clear it. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also caused a great leap!
And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo tries to get it forward quickly. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Xabi Alonso gets into the right position to intercept. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Keeper's got good distance on that. Jordan Henderson. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! They've scored! Back to within one. Interesting.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And it's Coutinho. And here's Gerrard. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Henderson. He's gone for goal! This could fall anywhere! He's managed to get himself offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Suarez is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Fernando Torres. And it's Henderson. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Suarez has a goal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Xavi Alonso. Gerrard. Jordan Henderson.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, that is up, shoots! In it goes! Do not write them off! Back they come! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Fernando Torres showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Cristiano Ronaldo is on his own.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a great shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this.
And the keeper's given it away. He's left his man. Del Piero. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Philippe Coutinho! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Keegan, and the counter is on. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because
it's Falcao! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets up to head it! It's Batistuta. El-Shaarawy. Jimenez positions himself well and cuts it out.
El-Shaarawy really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
And it's Juanfran.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Batistuta. Well, they could break here. Gets the better of his man. Chance. El-Shaarawy. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Totti. And it's Totti. Gabby gets his foot in there. Falcao. The direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And here's Forlan. Griezmann. Griezmann has a hit! It's being played forward. El-Shaarawy looks to dink one in. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Falcao. Arda Turan. Falcao, going for goal! He's delivered all right! That was a given, it always was.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Surprise, surprise, he just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
He's got options out wide. El-Shaarawy going through. Knocks one in. And the keeper's in command. Cuts it out. Totti. Batistuta. Godin drives it forward. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. And it's Turan. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
El-Shaarawy, he goes long. Godin does well there, alert. Lobs it in gently. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Klein Fran. He's had a shot! Just a whisker away. And it's Turan. Oh, great ball! Madrid have it back and they can go again. Falcao. Alisson can pick that up. El-Shaarawy. Arda Turan. And here's Falcao. Cafu. De Rossi. No way through there. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's sprayed out wide. Played back in. It's a loose ball. And that's been won straight back. El-Shaarawy. And he's straight offside. Koke takes the long option. Arda Turan. He's had a go! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's looked long this time, right through the middle. Now it's El-Shaarawy. Great leap! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Rome just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Well played, he saw that coming. De Rossi. Samuel. Kandreva. And he heaves it forward.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Samwell. And it's De Rossi. Cafu. De Rossi. Over to the left. Help's available out wide. And a header! And goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Now it's Falcao. Forlan. Alisson sends that a long way.
Madrid have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And it's been taken straight back. Griezmann. He's left his man. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the counter. Gabi gets into the right position to intercept. Griezmann. Godin. Hoists it forward. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Juan Fran hits that long. And they win it back again. Griezmann, played out to the right. He's got away. Can he find a finish now? Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Juan Fran gets a good foot in there. And it's Al-Sharawi. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, better communication and...
Falcao! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. De Rossi, that's not going to make it. Salah. Batistuta. It has got through to him. Looks to clip it forward. He's got options out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's great strength on the ball. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. De Rossi had a shot. No, not quite.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
And it's Felipe. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, it's a searing, got a shot away. And he should have made it 4.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Oh, smart save. Referee's given a throw. He's played him through. Arda Turan. Lovely bit of skill there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Gabby goes looking. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's Batistuta. He's off on a marauding run. Has a hit! Gabby with the slide tackle there. Intercepts the throw, it's well read. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And there goes the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the